Hey everybody, welcome back to Caroline's Closet for another Goodwill Bluebox unboxing video. I feel like I just did one of these. Oh wait, I did. I just finished my other one. That's going up today. It's Friday, so this one probably won't go up until Monday, but you don't care because you're watching it now. So here we go. I'm going to tear into it. Alright, this is another Goodwill Bluebox 1999 DIY 5-pound jewelry box. And it's the last jewelry box I have on hand, so I wanted to tear into it. So I am going to just dump this, I think, and get the box out of the way and see how that works for me this time around. Always check the flaps down here. I found some, like one time I found a 18 karat gold earring back that was stuck under the flaps. So little beads and stuff do get stuck down there. But nothing in this one. Which is good because that means there's not a lot of loose beads or loose earrings, single earrings and stuff, because that's normally what's at the bottom. So okay, let's see if I can clear some space and start showing stuff off. This is a really pretty rose cuff bracelet, and I think I love it. If I can get it around my knuckles. Woo! Okay. Tight squeeze, but it's pretty baggy once you get it on. That's giant. I don't think I could wear that comfortably. Hopefully I can get it off. There we go. That's really pretty though. But yeah, it has to be big enough to get on over the knuckles, and that's a little too big for comfort. Oops. Too big for comfort. Here's another one. This one feels almost like rubbery, but it's not. I don't know. No markings. Another fun bracelet. This one has a heart inside of it. I thought it went all the way through, but no. Just a heart cutout, 2 heart cutouts. One on each side. I'll have to see if that means anything to anybody. But it's pretty. Looks like this is my cuff bracelet and giant bracelet lot. So, get this cross out of here. Here is apparently a set of bracelets, still tied together. They do seem relatively cheap, but that's cool. And I could probably just keep them as a set, unless that's just somebody's hair tie. I don't know. They look like they could be a set. We'll see. And then another set. Yeah, it must have just been somebody's hair ties. Or they make them and tie them this way. I'd probably bundle just all of these together. Sell them to one person for like $15. Except the $10 offer maybe. Okay. The last box, the one that I just finished before starting this one, was relatively awful. Still money to be made, but just nothing of any significance in there. This is pretty. I thought maybe that was glue or something, but it seems to be part of it. No, not part of it. It scrapes off. Just wooden beads and pretty shell. This, I believe, is agate. Don't know how to pronounce it, but pretty stretch bracelet. This, I believe, is rubber. Killed it. Tiled. Killed it. Killed it. I think that's what that says. Tiny little snail shells. And a bracelet. That's fun. I don't know that I've ever seen them used like that. Let's see, what else? Getting the easy stuff first. There was a mass amount of untangling in the last box, so I'm hoping to avoid that. Oh, there's something. Little pin stuck in there. Okay. Gotta be careful reaching into these piles too. I have pricked myself several times. This is really pretty. Just hematite beads. And I don't think it's sterling, but I can check it and see. At the very end, I'll do a little recap of everything. Show it off again. Any of the important stuff. Anything that I intend to sell individually. Special, so special, so loved. Is this Alex and Annie? No. I saw a crown. There's so many jewelers that use the crown. I don't know. Have to look up that crown, but it's something, and it's very pretty. And who knows, it could be sterling. Let me get my magnet ready. Not magnetic, so I will definitely test that one. Making a little earring pile, as always. This is just a, like, nylon cord bracelet. Bracelet lot material, bracelet lot material. Earring. Fun statement necklace. Those leather. Yeah, that might be leather in there. But if it's leather, then surely it would have a maker's mark. And it doesn't, so. But that's unique. Might not be leather. Let's see. Here's another one of these. Killed it again. Just a plastic bangle. Somebody wanted $3 for this chain tassel necklace. Oh, what's that say? We have a mark. ABS. I have seen that before. I cannot think of what it is, but I will tell you at the end of this video. Nice to see a marked piece, because there was little to none of that in the last box. But Shelton Metal. Colby S. Bird Metal Designer. Never heard of that, but these are unique. Just like copper and tassel fun earrings. $35. I will look that one up also and give you some insight at the end of this video. So excited to have something that might be worth any money. Might not be, but just a fun seed bead bracelet would go in one of my bracelet lots. This week is going to be my week for lotting stuff and getting rid of everything. Oh, that's an earring. I'll set it with my earring pile. I'm going to do a bunch of jewelry lots on auction this week and just start them all at like $9.99 for a ton of stuff and see what happens. I have a ring lot that ends tonight that's getting bid up, but I had a bracelet lot of 60 bracelets I started at $9.99. That's just, yeah, peeling and junky. The bracelet lot ended without a single bid, and I was shocked because I thought for sure that one would go well. So I'm just going to relist it, but another seed bead bracelet and another seed bead bracelet. Might do a lot, just a small lot with just things like that. Oh no. This is fun. This is like Venetian bead, and I don't know what that is. Blue dyed coral maybe? Pretty. But yeah, this is definitely older and very nice. No markings. I do tend to find these pretty little filigree clasps on nicer pieces, even if they're unmarked, but this would definitely be a individual sell on its own piece. Let's see. La la la, this must be magnetic because stuff was stuck to it. But that is a fun bracelet. Yep. I like that one a lot. That might be something I would list individually just because it's cool. Ah, da, 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 da. Fun plastic fake amber wannabe necklace, but I would guess it to be vintage. It's nice and long. It'll go in a necklace lot just because I have tons and tons and tons of necklaces. I have not done any necklace lots lately, so this will be a test for me. This is an Alex and Annie, which does very well for me. Vintage 66. Can probably get at least $12 for that. When I say prices on jewelry, in general, I do free shipping on jewelry on eBay. Can't do it on Poshmark, but so you can assume that I'm going to be spending at least about $3 on shipping. That's just a plastic, I think, button. Can go in a craft lot. Another bracelet. Another bracelet. I do check all of these at the end off camera to determine if there's anything that I missed as far as precious metals go. So if there happened to be a sterling silver or a gold necklace or bracelet in the mix that I didn't comment on, then I'd show it at the end. This is just a chain, guessing for attaching your wallet or something. Wallet chain, I'm not sure. Just a long chain. Yeah, this might be a quicker video. I'm gonna jinx myself, but it does not appear like there's that many tangles. This is really cool. This will definitely sell on its own. I don't think it's sterling, because if it was, it'd be an awful lot of sterling, but the chain is definitely magnetic. This part is not. I will test it to be sure, but I don't think there's any way that that's sterling. But that is really cool. And it's not too long. Multi-chain. Let's see if I can, yeah, untangle it on itself. But I like that you could wear it either way and still have it look really cool. I'm going to set that there so you can stare at it while I'm pulling out other pieces. Here's another Alex and Annie. Alex and Annie Energy 2014. Today is an opportunity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We'll say 10 to 12 on that piece too. This is unique. I don't know what that is. It's like little tiny little filters. It's got to be some kind of coral or something that looks like that. I've never seen beads like that before. But I will definitely see if I can't figure those out. Those are fun. Earring. Another bracelet. Another bracelet. Looking for maker's marks too. Most of them I don't expect to find anything, but now I did have a couple pieces of sterling in the last box, and one tiny little 12 karat gold and jade old pendant. So there was some decent stuff, but enough to make back my money. This is a K, Alex and Annie K. Makes it harder to sell because only 1/26th of the population might like that. And this is a treble clef. This one might do a little better. 10 to 12 though on each of those. I might put the K at like $8 just to entice somebody. Happens across it and says, oh, how convenient. My name starts with K. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes I think I should sort these all first and then do the videos after I've looked everything up so that I don't sound quite as ignorant, but I learn something new with every lot that I buy, and that's one reason I love doing it, because there is a lot of stuff that I would not have picked up thrifting that I have found to be very valuable. And these, I don't know if that's lava. No. Let's see if I don't know if that's dug into it or on it. But these look almost bone-like. They're not very dense. This will definitely be another one to educate myself a little bit, but it's a nice long necklace and it's super fun. So that's worth checking into. Trying to set stuff out in an organized fashion so I can go through it a little better in the end. This is just a little wire choker. No markings on that one. Pretty little rhinestones. Let's see, you have a tag, yay! Who are you? H. I don't think that's the House of Harlow H. Is that even an H? Maybe that is the House of Harlow H. I will definitely check that out. I think it is an H. But that's really pretty. Nice long necklace. And it's branded. I like to see that. Got somebody's whole Alex and Annie collection in here. This is just a heart lock without the key though. Normally you get a key with those. That's okay. They can keep their heart protected. This is fun. Wow, look at that. Whatever this is, I really like it. Of course, I may never figure out what it is, because it is crazy linked. Wow. So, I don't know how this goes. is like all chained together, but there's gotta be something to undo and clasp and wow. That's really cool though. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how this one goes and ascertain some value on it by the end of this video. But I think I am in love with that piece. So, no matter what it is, I love it. This is my first piece of junk that I have found. Not necessarily junk, but craft beads on a broken necklace. The last one had so much craft stuff, but I will say a lot of it was good quality craft stuff, like really fun pieces that'll add to a project nicely. Just not good as they were. Okay, now we're getting to the tanglers. So, let's see. Got this Mardi Gras type bead necklace out. Throw that in the craft pile. This is fun. Those are definitely glass or gemstones of some nature. Rock or... Do you tell me anything? No, you do not. I really like that one too. That would be kind of a style that I would keep and wear myself if I had any need for any more jewelry. Live green, dive green. Nowy green diver. Somebody's garage sale remnants with their tags in here. But that's pretty tangled up in there, so this piece, I really want this piece. Give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. This is really cool. It's just seed beads around bigger beads. But I do like that. And I'd be willing to assume that that's vintage also. It's fun. No markings on it, but it's fun. There's this teeny tiny little thing in here, which might be my real gold for the lot that I just threw and lost. Set that aside. Stretch bracelet. Stretch bracelet. This must have come off of my gorgeous necklace. Not that you would ever be able to know on that thing that something's missing, but earrings, earrings. I don't have any jewelry boxes on the way, but I do have a thread up shoebox of 25 pairs of shoes coming. So I am kind of excited for that. This guy's cool. He's not really jewelry, but he's cool. I don't know if I'd put him in a craft lot or what I'd use him for. He's heavy, like tiny little cast iron piece or something. I don't know. He's neat though, all mixed into my jewelry mess. Piece, what are you? Swank. What are you? Tie something? Tie clip of some nature. Yeah, it's like a sword handle. That's cool. I sold a Swank money clip. I don't remember how well I did with it. Probably just like 10 or 15 bucks, but just another bracelet. So many bracelets in this world. Another bracelet. What are you? You are pretty. Oh, you're an earring. Set you aside for later. This is just a fun chain necklace, but it's missing its clasp on the end. That can go in the craft pile. This is just a bead bracelet. Oops. Bracelet pile. I find if I just shake, something will fall out. Can work with whatever comes out next. These are fun stones. Let's see, do you have any markings? Nope. It's not gonna tell me anything, but it's just a super long stone necklace. Shoo-doo-doo. Shake, 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 shake. What's gonna fall out next? Almost got something. Almost. Oh no. Thought I had it. Here we go. And then it got stuck again to the stuff on the other side. Okay, this is a super long necklace. I guess you could double it over, triple it over a few times if you wanted. No markings, but I do like it. That'll probably just go in the necklace lot. I don't necessarily recommend the shaking option. You might break stuff. This is apparently broken. It might be from me shaking, or it might have been broken already. But it is just a rosary piece. And it's just, the chain is broken. Probably very easily repairable. But for my purposes now, he will go in a craft box. Another stretch bracelet fell out of there. There's this stone necklace in here that I really want to take a closer look at, but I think it is one of the main culprits in the tangle, so it's not coming anytime soon. Found a mom necklace. Maybe I can get you out. Maybe. Maybe not. Yikes. Don't know where the other end is. There we go. Now we gotcha. Maybe. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Through the hole, there we go. Just a pretty mom rhinestone necklace. No markings. And this one got stuck also. There's really not a whole lot left. It's just what is tangled in this mess. This might be my fastest Goodwill Bluebox unboxing ever. Alright, so you can see what I've got going on here. I'm going to go ahead and untangle this mess. Ooh, those are cool. Untangle this mess and show off the rest. Alright, that was quick. So here are the things that were tangled up in that mess. There is this stone necklace, which I love. Love, 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 love. Unmarked. There's this. Oh, I think I pulled that out already. I think I already showed that one. Let's see, what else? This necklace. Also unmarked, but cool. Then this one. Also unmarked. And then this one, which is a multi-layer thing that was tangled excessively among itself, but still cool, and unmarked also. Then there's this, which unmarked as well, but it's just got those two stones hanging off of a thin silver chain. Unique. Necklace lot unique, not anything special. This hairband, I just always throw hairbands away when I find them in my lots. This silver beaded piece, I'll throw it in a craft lot. Then these three gold necklaces, gold tone, not anything special there. They were wrapped together in one of the garage sale stickers for all three for $2. And they still couldn't sell it. So there's that. And then I think these are the last two. Oh no, this one. Also unmarked. And not real gold. But still pretty. And then these two are my favorite out of the mess. And these are Premier Designs. Let's see. Which Premier Designs used to do really, really well for me. I'm guessing I could get probably 15 to 20 for these pieces. Let me find the tag for you. If you look closely, you can see the crown and the little wreath, and then there's a PD in between. It's a very, very busy looking logo on a very busy looking necklace, so it fits. But I'm guessing I can get 15 to 20 on this one, and 15 to 20 on this one. And this is also a multi-level drop necklace. So, and it's got the exact same maker's mark, and $15 to $20 there. and I will do a little bit of research and come back and share what I plan to sell individually and how much I think I can get for those pieces. Alright, so it is now about 5 days later. I was a little busy the last few days, so I did not get back to this task, but this is the stuff that I will list individually, except for this, which I am still unsure about. I think, though, that it is not jewelry. I think it is like for holding a hanging plant or something, although it doesn't really taper in much on the bottom, so I don't know, maybe just decoration around the edge of a hanging plant. I'm really uncertain, so if you have any idea what this might be, let me know. It is really cool though, and if nothing else, these pieces would be fun on some type of fall scene craft project or something, but very intrigued, and I did not spend a whole lot of time looking into what it might be. I did try to look up some hanging pot holder things with various descriptions and couldn't find anything exactly like that, but let me know. So then the rest of this stuff is stuff I will list individually. These were nothing really. A few people had sold some Shelton Metal stuff for a couple bucks, but I thought they were kind of cool, and we'll put them up on my 5 for 20 sale on Poshmark, or like $7 or $8 on eBay for those. Same with this. It's unbranded. I doubt I could get a whole lot for it. I do like that stone at the top. I'll probably put it in my 5 for 20 and $7 or $8 on eBay. And then this is Celebrate Life, this one with the little crown, and it was actually easier to research than I thought, because on the back of that crown, in very tiny print, a very faded out print, you can kind of see it, it does say Celebrate Life on it. So I'll get about $10 on that. And then there are the 5 Alex and Annie. And I could say, if I just put all of these in a pile together and claim $60 on that pile, so that buys me both boxes that I got, just for those 6 bracelets. Some of them will go more in the 12 to 14 range, some of them more in the 8 to 10 range, but about $60 minus fees and everything for those. This Swank tie clip will go for about $10. This is the one that says ABS, which I had to look up, even though I've seen it before, but it is Alan Schwartz is ABS. And Alan Schwartz appears to be one of those brands that has super high retail but super poor resale value. Some people had Alan Schwartz pieces listed in $80s, $90s, $100, but most of the ones that sold were in the $15 to $20 range. So I'm just going to claim that I can get $20 off of this piece. So now 20, 30, 90, say 100 for this batch. These bracelets I think I'll just sell all together for like $15 and see what happens, and probably accept a $10 offer. They are pretty cool, but they are unmarked, unbranded, and just fun lot of bracelets, but somebody will want those. So we'll say I get another 10 on that, $110 now. This piece that I love is Dana Buckman. That is her new tag. It's like 2 B's back to back, or not back to back, but one reversed and overlapping the other one. This one did take me a little bit to find. It's her newest tag, and I'll get probably $15 for this piece. So $125. This snail shell bracelet I'll just add to my 5 for 20 sale on Poshmark, and $7 or $8 on eBay. And this one I will look up what these stones are. I have not done that yet, but I'm guessing I'll get $10 or so for this bracelet also. So now we're at like 135-ish. And then 3 of these were the same tag. Is this one of them? Why am I thinking this is one of them? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Here's the tag. If I can get it to flip over and show off. It really does not want me to show you the tag. Okay. This is just crud that fell out of the box when I dumped it out. And that's the back side of the tag. Here we go. See if I can zoom in. This is Premier Designs. And I knew that. It's just, I see them all the time and I always forget what it is. Premier Designs, and that is for this piece. And then also this piece with the quartz chunks was Premier Designs. And then also this piece is Premier Designs. And I'm going to say Premier Designs used to sell pretty well, $20, $25, $30. Now it's more like a $10 to $15 item. Oh, but these are super cool. I'm gonna say that I'll get at least 15 for each of them. So that's 45. I'll probably list them closer to 25 and drop the price and accept offers. So $45 for those. I don't know what I was at before, 125, so 170-ish. And then this is Lapis, I think, is the stone, not coral. But I'm gonna put this one up. Hard to get a clear idea on the price of this, but I'm gonna probably put it up around $35 or $40 and see what happens. But I might have it checked out first because the gold pieces on it did test as 10 or 12 karat gold, and I don't know if they're plated or not. I tested this, and then I tested one of these random balls in here, and they all tested as 10 or 12 karat, which means that probably the end pieces for these stones would be, if they are solid gold. So I'll probably take that to a jeweler and have them tell me if that's gold or not, because that would make a tremendous difference in the price. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to say I'll get $130 on that, or not $130, $30 on that, which puts me to about $200. And then there's this agate stone necklace. It's unmarked, but it's super cool. I'm guessing I'll get at least 12 to 15 on that. So we're looking at about a $200, slightly more box, which is not that bad. And one way I tend to judge whether or not it was a good box or not is if I would have paid the $20 that I paid for this box in individual pieces that I found at a thrift store. So if I look at it like that, I'd probably pay at least $2 for this piece. I'd probably pay $5 for this piece, not knowing if it's gold or not, just because it's cool and old, and I would know looking at it that I could get more than $5. So that's $7 that I would have paid. I would have paid at least $2 each for my Premier Designs pieces. Maybe more, depending on how much good stuff I was finding that day, but we'll say 2. So there's 7 plus 6 more, that's $13 I would have paid for these pieces. These two I probably wouldn't have paid more than 50 cents or so for, so I'm just going to say $14 that I would have paid. This Dana Buckman, if I knew what it was, I may pay more, I don't know, because it did have a tag, and even if I didn't know what it was in the thrift store, I'd say I'd pay about $2 on this one. So now we're at 14, what were we at? I am so bad at keeping track of this. 7, 6, 13, 14, now we're at, we'll say $16 for those. These bracelets I probably wouldn't have picked up. I'll sell them because I got them, but I don't know, maybe if they were cheap enough, like if each bundle was 50 cents, maybe, but I likely would have passed them up. But we'll say I'd pay $1 for those, and now we're at 17. The ABS I'd probably pay $2 or $3 for, so we'll say 19. These, I don't know, I'd probably pay $0.25 and then I'd probably pay 50 cents or so for this one. So we're at like $19.75. I might pay $1 for the tie clip, $20.75, and I would definitely pay up to $2 for Alex and Annie bracelets, just because they do sell super fast for me. So now with the 5 that are Alex and Annie's, that's another $10. So I would have definitely been willing to individually piece out these items and pay close to $30 for them if I bought them at a thrift store. And then there is all of the other stuff that will go in lots and add to my profit that I may or may not have thought of picking up at a thrift store. But so this box was definitely worth it, because I would have paid more money for the pieces individually had I come across them. And that's just one of my ways of deciding whether or not I feel that a box was worth my time and my money. Let me know if you know anything more about the pieces that I showed off. And thank you guys so much for watching. I do have 2 more Goodwill Blue Boxes on the way. They won't get gone through until next week sometime. And I have a thread-up 25-piece shoe lock box coming. I am so excited. I hope it gets here today or tomorrow so that I have time to do that video and get it posted. But so excited to see my first ever thread-up shoe box. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.